Hello everyone, it's Taxman, and it's time for Wine Tasting Tuesday for July 28th, 2015. Let's get right into it. I don't even feel like getting out of my clothes yet, my work clothes yet. So, to go, we're gonna do a wine. It's called Santa Cristina, 2013 vintage, Tuscan. That's all it says, Tuscan. So I presume it's just gonna be a super Tuscan style blend. So, I believe I was checking online, it said about 60% Sangiovese, the rest is a mixture, is a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and Syrah. I'll take a look in a few minutes on the official website again, just to make sure. That's not enough. Need a nice full glass. Here we go. Just dive right into it. Very barnyardy. There's a bit of this aroma to it, almost like a buttered popcorn. Buttered popcorn with a bit of a kind of dry straw, what the French would call garrigue, an herbiness. Let's see if I can identify specific types. Not really. It's kind of simplistic, although it is a 2013, so very young vintage. There is as I said, an animaliness, like a pork type aroma. Underneath all that, there is dark fruit, just waiting to come out with some more air or some more age in the bottle. Well then, let's get a taste. Let's say medium body. It's thin. It's thin on the inner palate, but on the edges, it's a bit fat and a bit flabby, almost. Not much to go for it as far as taste. Let's try again. Although, get some cheese to cleanse the palate first. Rather, not to cleanse the palate. Just to see if the contrast, how it goes, this combination. Again, now I'm starting to get a bit more of that Sangiovese rubberiness to it. But not too much, since it's blended with so many international style grapes. Again, not too much. Maybe I should have opened this bottle up an extra 2 hours earlier. I already had it open since about 9:10, which is over 2 hours. Can't say I'm that enthused about it. Maybe it'll be better with some decanting or some more age. But for now, I'd say it's Probably better. But the problem is that it is hard to find better. That was a $14 bottle of wine. The wine that I drank last week, the Rioja, was $13.98, so $1 less, and it was way better. But it's so hard to find a decent wine for under $15 these days, especially where I work. I've already tasted it all, or most of it, and a lot of stuff that is within that price range I've set myself is dreck and crap and underwhelming. And there's a lot that I'd like to try, but it's all really expensive. Everything new comes in, they have all this new and wonderful stuff, but inflation drives the prices up, demand drives the prices up, but wages don't go up, so why the hell should I start spending any more of my money to taste their wine? If they want me to sell it, they can give me a pay raise or at least give me in-store credit every month. Yeah, like I worked there for 3 years, and you know what? All I get is just an automatic, like a pre-designed, a letter that looks like it was designed by like the HR department, signed by the head of the company. Like, thank you for your service. We look forward to having you around for many more years. Just, if you really were thankful for me, you'd do more than just that. Maybe you could invite me to the official company wine tasting meetings with representatives, so I could be up there and try the stuff before you even bring it in, so I could have an idea of what you really want us to sell. Or you could invite me up to the other tastings so I could have an idea of what this new stuff you want to sell. I'm not going to be dropping $30 or $40 on your bottles of wine anymore if you're not giving me some sort of incentive to actually, you're not giving me some sort of compensation or some incentive to do it. It doesn't work like that. Doesn't. I'll not be unappreciated like this in Equestria, back where my talent for being a great wine taster and a good wine salesman would be right up there for everyone to see. It's like anybody who bothers to talk with me about for my opinion on wine at work can vouch for how good I am. But whatever, guess just drinking more crappy wine. Well, there's a lot worse I could do, but geez, I'd have to say, don't bother with this. Don't bother with this. Maybe if you drank it on your own, you'd have a better opinion, but no. Buy that Rioja I tasted last week. It's a lot better. It's way better. In fact, they're probably better Tuscan wines than this. I know we had some $9 or $8 Sangiovese wines that are better than that. Hell, I should just drink this stuff straight out of the bottle. But whatever. I have been trying to cut back a bit recently. Not because I don't like being drunk. I think being drunk and being intoxicated is way better than being sober. It's a much higher state of being. It's much more clear. Better to connect with the currents of the world out there, the great beyond. But I have to stop because I have to cut down because one, as I said, no pay raises in 3 years, no opportunity for advancement in 3 years. So I have to stop before I deplete all the money I've saved up. And after I had to buy a new car last year, and then earlier, the California trip wasn't really cheap, especially driving out there. The California gas is $2 more per gallon for premium than it costs out here in Indiana. So, yeah, and then I had to pay a bunch of money to get my car repaired earlier, or service. But never mind. BronyCon is in a week and a half, and that's the big thing. That's the big thing. And I've already spent a bunch of money to prepare for that. I'm stocking up on a lot of good drinks so I can enjoy philosophical discussions about crossing over the void with my new friend, Portal Anon on MLW, who's going to be coming, as well as other interested parties, since we do plan on meeting up with people in 8chan, and several of them have proven to be quite receptive to our strategy. So that should be something. We will record some videos at BronyCon in regards to that. And I only want to bring good stuff. Doesn't have to be expensive, but it has to be good. I've already picked up some, and I'm going to pick up some more this weekend, since I'm going to be leaving on Wednesday. Wednesday night, drive through the night. I'll do it like I did last year when I was driving 5 miles under the speed limit just so I didn't get there too early. Alright, anyways, there's going to be another video later tonight. I'm going to be conducting a interview with Portal Anon, as well as a question and answer. It will be the first part in a series. We're going to talk about the Crossing the Boundaries project, CTB for short, which is our goal to get to Equestria. And I'll definitely interview him so that you can see that we are completely serious about this and that the experiences we've had are completely real. So look forward to that being uploaded later tonight, or this morning, or I guess I should say tomorrow morning, because it's still not midnight. Alright then, 2-2.